Good morning, students. Today we will learn lesson number 2, that is GUI operating system, desktop management. Learning in this chapter. So, in this chapter, we will learn features of Windows 7, the taskbar, customizing the taskbar, icons, customizing the desktop, customizing the Windows setup, and use of shortcut menu. So, children, in the previous class, you were introduced with Windows 7 and the various operations that you can perform on the desktop of Windows 7. So let's recall that Windows 7, that is graphical user interface operating system, that has a graphical environment consisting of various buttons and icons. Okay, so now what is this operating system? So an operating system is an interface between the hardware and the user. So it makes our PC alive and help us to run different application. See, if I am going to use Microsoft Word for making one document, so what I am going to do in my computer, I am just going to go to the start menu. In that start menu, I will search for Microsoft Word. So by clicking on that Microsoft Word icon, my document will be open in the computer screen. So in that screen I can make my document. It coordinates means our operating system coordinates and manages the activities of a computer, just like the as principal of a school manages all the activities running in a school. Now we will see the features of Windows 7. The first GUI version of Windows operating system was Windows 95. So very first GUI version, that is graphical user interface version of Windows, was Windows 95. Now features. The very first is attractive, interactive and easy to use. Windows 7 has very attractive appearance with colorful themes. As you can see your desktop or your screen, there are different themes are available, different colors are available, fonts are available, so that you can change all these as per your choices. The use of graphics makes it quite interactive. It works the way we want and makes new things possible. Second is searching made easier. Using Windows 7 and the higher version, we can quickly search any file or folder in our computer. We just go to the search and type for that file or folder name. So we can get quickly that file or folder without wasting our time in searching in the computer. Next is flexible taskbar. We will see what is this taskbar. First, what is flexible taskbar means? So the taskbar of Windows 7 is more flexible and application oriented. Like we can pin our favorite program on the taskbar for easy access. So the program which I have to use every time, so that program I can pin in Microsoft in the folder, so that I can easily access that program through that folder. I need not go to the search and search for that program. Next is multitasking. Multitasking means we can do more than one work, more than one task at a same time. For example, if you are typing a letter in a Microsoft Word, at the same time you are listening music in a computer by playing the music and in the background. Okay, so these two work are doing at a same time by you. Next is jump list. Now what is this jump list? Jump list means we can directly copy all our document, pictures and music in that particular folder which Windows 7 is providing us. That is, for a document folder is the folder in that we can save only the document. Same way the picture folder is for saving our photographs, and the music folder for saving a music like mp3 file or a mp4 file. Okay, so we can quickly go through this folder and we can get any document, photo and music. Next is cascading windows. Now cascading windows, this option is displayed when we are clicking on the right click on the taskbar. So this cascading window, what it is doing, it arranges all the open windows from the top left corner of the screen to the bottom right in layers. So we can see all the opening application at one screen. Okay. So now we will start with the taskbar. So here is the picture image of a taskbar of Windows 7. First is start button, then one is folder, then Mozilla Firefox, then photos. After that notification area is there, and the clock and date and time is also there. So the taskbar we can see at the bottom of the screen as a long horizontal bar. So it has a start button on its left side and the notification area on the right side, as you can see in the picture. So the middle section is known as the quick launch bar. The taskbar can be dragged to any of the four sides of the desktop. So by default we can see taskbar at the bottom of the screen, but we can drag this taskbar at any four sides, that is left, right, top or bottom, okay, on the desktop. Now whenever we have to run the program, what we are doing, we are just go to the start menu. Okay, so for that start menu we have to go to the taskbar. We can activate the application window by clicking on taskbar button. Clicking the button again will minimize the application window. So once we are opening the application by clicking on that taskbar button, if we are click again on the application window, so the application will be goes in minimize form. So when an application is active, its button is highlighted. See here, the folder icon and the application icon is in highlighted form. That means these two applications are running. Okay, it's now the Windows taskbar provides the easiest method to switch between active program. We can also switch between the application program through this taskbar. At same time I can use Mozilla Firefox also and the Explorer also. Next is start button. So all of you know the basic use of start button. It allows to open any application program of the computer. Okay, so here is one basic desktop screen, that is Windows 7 desktop in the picture. In that picture you can identify that there is a taskbar, start button is there, taskbar icon is there, notification area is also there, and the date and time is also there. Next is notification area. So what is this notification area? It's a part of the taskbar that provides a temporary source for notifications and status. So whatever notification regarding the computer system, we can get that notification in this notification area. It can also be used to display icons for system and program features that are not on the desktop. The notification area was known historically as the system tray or status tray. So in earlier version of the Windows, this notification area is also known as system tray or the status area. Now see in the picture, there is one arrow, okay, top arrow. By clicking on that top arrow, you can get a customized window. In that customized window, every notification is there. Like there is a pen drive, there is a contacts, there is a one volume window is also there, the antivirus scanner is also there. So all these application notification we will get in this notification area. By just clicking on the arrow, we can see all the notification. Now next is quick launch bar. So quick launch bar is a section of Microsoft taskbar that enables user the ability to launch their program. So we can easily access our program by this quick launch bar icon. Okay. It is located to the right of start, to the left of any open program. So here is the quick launch bar. See, first four square indicate the start button. Then talk to me here means we can search any item here. After that we can see the launch bar, that is Chrome is here. So thank you. In next video we will see how we can customize the taskbar. So as per our need we can launch icon on that taskbar. Okay, after that we will see how we can customize the desktop also.